Alright, in this tutorial I'll be showing you guys how to download and get set up the PlayStation 2 emulator PCSX2 9.8. So first off, you're going to go to that first link in the description. Go to this website. It's going to say PCSX2 0.98 installer. You're going to click right here, ignore these advertisements right here. Click this only. And it's going to ask you, do you want to run or save? I have it saved already, so I don't need that at all. I already have the setup saved. I'm going to go to my documents where it's at. It's going to ask you if you want to make changes. Hit yes. And then it's going to give you a checklist of things you want, your shortcuts, and then the optional stuff it has checked off, just leave that because you'll need it. That's helpful a lot. And then it's going to ask you where you want to put it. Destination folder, default, what it already has is fine. And then hit install. After it gets done installing, you're going to want to, it's going to take you to a menu which you can change later, but it's going to ask you for your plugins, what you want. I'll show you how to get to the GSDX10, which is better than the default. It's the one I use, so I think it's better. I thought I'd help you guys out with that. And then it's gonna ask you to take or choose a BIOS, which you don't have, which is also in the description. I'll show you how to get that in a second. And then it's gonna ask you where you want to put your save state snapshots and dumps. You can change it from the default setting to where you want, but default's fine. So I'll show you guys how to do that. I'm gonna go to, so first the BIOS, because it's not going to do any good to have a plugin without a BIOS. So it's going to take me here. It's going to say download BIOS pack, and you're going to need 7-zip, which is a free program that you can download. Just type it in and download it off of that website. And it's going to ask you to download this. It's going to say free download. I forgot to re-download this 7-zip file, and after you download it in the 7-zip, you're gonna, I'll just use this as an example, use a random RAR. It's the same concept as a RAR file, RAR archive, but you just right click and then go to the 7-zip and then hit extract here after you get 7-zip up and running. And you're gonna unpack your BIOS. I'll show you where to unpack it. Just copy the 7-zip archive to your main install folder for the PCSX2, which is not here apparently. No, it's in the other one. I should have known that. I put mine somewhere else. It's right here. You're gonna take it to the folder called BIOS, and what you're gonna do is just extract it here and put everything in the BIOS folder, and that's how you get the BIOS. And so that's how you do that. And then for the plugins, it's the same concept. You go to the website, the third link, go to the plugin, you download it here. It's a regular zip, so you won't need any programs. Just do that. Downloads, where is it? It's gonna, if you have WinRAR or 7-zip, it's gonna show up as one of their things because it just does that. And then just extract here. It's gonna give you a DLL library, and you're just gonna want to cut or copy or whatever, what have you, and put it into your plugins folder, and that's it for that. I already have it in there, so there's no point in me doing it. And to set that, you just go to PCSX2 after you have it installed. Go to Plugin, BIOS selector, click Plugins, and go to the GS category, and pick GSDX10. It should be there, SSE2, depending on what processor architecture you got, or I should say, not important. And then the BIOS should be there. And then you're good to go, and I'll show you a demonstration of that. I'll just use Dragon Ball Z, Budokai, and running at 60 frames per second, plus or minus 2. It's taking a while, isn't it?
You can continue from a previously saved game.
The hell's it?
Well, pal, continue!
Fuck you guys. Pain and Gear, you fucking assholes. No one likes you. Oh, memory card's unformatted. We might have a problem. The fuck? It fucking cut the crap out. Anyways, alright, so anyways, it works, that's the point. I'll have to fix that in a second. But yeah. That's that. That's how you get PCSX2 9.8 PlayStation 2 emulator. Hope this helped you guys.